When marketing is done right in your business, it has the power to fuel amazing growth. Today I'm going to share the most powerful marketing rule I know. If you observe this rule and put it into correct practice in your own business, then it has the potential to rocket you past the competition on your way to success. Win by following this one marketing secret that instantly puts you ahead of the competition. For many years now, I've run, studied, reviewed and examined businesses from dozens of industries in search of the right way to build a business. During those years, I've learned hundreds of principles about what it takes to build a successful business. But today I'll share one marketing secret that will instantly put you ahead of your competition. This secret is this: whoever can spend the most money to acquire a new customer wins. On the surface, this may seem simple or even foolish, but let's dive in a little deeper. When most business owners think about marketing, they think they have a traffic problem: website traffic, phone traffic, or foot traffic. Though the actual truth is they don't have a problem with traffic. If I were to tell you for every website visit, phone call, or person that walked into your store, I would pay you £10, you could get people in the door, right? You could spend £5, £6 or £7 to get someone in the door, on the phone or online without losing money. If you had a way to increase the value of those visits through upsells, repeat purchases and referrals, you could even spend the full £10 or more and still make money over the lifetime of your customer. If you knew you had £10 to spend to bring someone in the door, on the phone or online, the problem now becomes how to spend the £10 to get someone to take action. Could it be a coupon, a referral fee, or some kind of free gift for all new customers? In my experience, the problem is that most businesses don't even know how much they spend right now to acquire a customer, much less how much they could spend. Now, don't feel bad though, because most of your competitors are in the same boat. This is an opportunity for you to excel. Here are 3 steps to determine how much you can spend on acquiring a new customer. Step 1, discover your customer's lifetime value, LTV. You can get super detailed here, but keep it simple. The LTV of your customer is simply the average profit for each transaction multiplied by the average number of transactions your customer makes over 2 years. So for example, let's keep things small and say my lifetime value is £150. This means for every customer I acquire, I will receive an average of £150 profit over the next 2 years. Step 2, decide how much of the LTV you're willing to spend to acquire a customer. Now ask yourself, how much of the £150 am I willing to spend to get a new customer? Whatever that number is will be your marketing cost per customer, your CPC. You can spend that much to get someone to your site and make a purchase. That's pretty easy, right? So for our example, from my £150 lifetime value, I decide I'm willing to spend 50% or £75 to acquire a new customer. Step 3, determine how many leads you need and divide. The last step to finding your marketing cost per customer is to determine how many leads it takes to find a customer and divide. Basically, what is your lead to sale ratio? Then how much can you spend to acquire a lead? This number is your cost per lead, your CPL. So let's say in our example, my business needs to find 3 qualified leads to get 1 customer. If I have £75 to spend to get 1 customer and I need 3 leads, I have £25 to spend on each lead. Finding the lifetime profit value of each customer, the marketing cost per customer, and the marketing cost per lead are the first steps to building a marketing system that is predictable and scalable. Though you can keep breaking this formula down. For example, how many website visits does it take to get a lead? Or how many postcards do I need to send in order to get a response that turns into a lead? Keep breaking down your numbers until you know exactly what you need to spend on your marketing activity to get a predictable result. Whatever you do though, remember the rule: whoever can spend the most to acquire a new customer wins. increasing your profit margin and marketing effectiveness will allow you to increase the amount you can spend to acquire a new customer. If you have any questions on this, book a complimentary 15-minute call with me at timewithshane.com. In those 15 minutes, we'll find out if you are good to go on your own or if you could use some help. I'm Shane Spears of Summit Scale. See you next time.